Hey, good day, traders from all over the world. Welcome to another video of our YouTube channel, right? So on this video, I'm going to be slightly very simple, straight to the point. I'm going to show you how to enter the market using the price action system. Remember, the price action system is for technical traders, right? We only trade what we see, not what we hear. We don't trade any news, right? So the thing is, when it comes to price action, remember the most important impact or the most important principle about price action is you must know where your resistance and your support levels are at. Okay? And then the second thing is for price action to be useful or for price action to be effective, always use a higher time frame rather than lower time frames. Okay? So on this software or on this price action software, we only use from 1 hour and 4 hour time frame, not lesser than that, not higher than that. Okay, simple principle. The scenario is we all know that entry points are valid, right? Entry points are very important. So if you don't know where your entry points are at, if you don't know how to execute the market, then you won't make any profits. Okay, simple. So one thing about this price action software, remember on the previous session I said this, the system automatically comes in hand with these levels, right? So as you can see, there's different colors. So this one here represents the resistance level. That is where we expect the market to sell. This level here represents the resistance level. That is where we expect the market to sell, right? And then this level down here is the level of support. That is where we expect the market to buy. Okay, so one thing about entries is this. Please listen attentively, right? You only look for entries on a 1 hour time frame, okay? And then you wait for the market to come up until the support level, right here at this level here. Okay, now if the market reaches this level, this is where we will be looking for buy opportunities. But we need firstly the market to reach this level, and then we need this signal that is down here to confirm that the market is going for a buy. Okay, firstly, you are on 1 hour time frame. Wait for the market to reach the support level. If there is a support level there, wait for the market to give you this signal, right? And then from there, what you're going to do is you switch to 4 hour time frame immediately. Okay, now I'm switching to 4 hour. Remember, this is gold. This is not gold, this is silver. I'm looking at silver right now. This is currently what's happening in the market. Okay, so now after you switch from 1 hour, you come straight to 4 hour time frame. Right now, the principle about 4 hour time frame is only for a confirmation. The same signal that is on 1 hour must be on 4 hour time frame. Meaning that if you have a support level on 1 hour, then you have a signal on 1 hour, you switch to 4 hour. And then on 4 hour, we only need this signal right here on 4 hour time frame. Right? So if on 4 hour time frame we have a signal, simply means we will be looking forward for buy opportunities. That's the kind of entries we take. Remember, make sure that there is a signal on 1 hour. Make sure that the market is at the support level on 1 hour, right? And then from there, switch to 4 hour. If there is the same signal on 4 hour, it simply means we are going to take that trade. Okay, but the opposite is this. If there is no signal on 4 hour, right, and on 1 hour the market is at the support, there is a signal and everything is confirmed, but if on 4 hour there is no signal, simply means you're not going to take that trade, please. Okay, we only take the trade if there is a signal this side. So automatically the system will give you all these levels, the trend lines. I think on the next video, I will explain a little bit more on trend lines, how to trade the trend lines using the system. Okay, I'm just waiting for my network. Right, we are back. Okay, so the system, what the system does is it gives you all the levels, right? Where you should sell, where you should buy. It gives you the support levels, it gives you the resistance levels, and then the confirmation, the last confirmation is our Fibonacci on our system, right? So as you can see right here, it's on 100%, of which we already know that 100% at the support level it's 0, right? This is where we are supposed to do what, to buy. And then at 0, which will be up there, at 0, which will be up here at this level, this is where we expect the market to do what, to sell, right? So here it's 0, and then down there it's 100, of which this is the opposite. We all know that this level is 100, and then the one below down there is 0. So every time when the market is at 100, we do what, we sell according to Fibonacci, right? And when the market is at 0, simply means that is where we do what, we buy. That is where the demand zone is at. Okay, now looking into this is silver, right? There was a touch here at this level. The market created a support level right there, right? There was a touch there, and then the market went on an upper level. Reason why we will be considering to take this trade is because of the same confirmation that happened previously. Remember, in the market, what happened previously can happen also on this side. So if the market tested this level here and then went on an upper level and then comes back to test the same level again, if sellers fails to break below this level, it simply means now buyers are going to take over. This is where the demand zone is at. This is where buyers are at, right? So we expect the market to come to this level. Once it reaches this level, if the market doesn't break below, simply means the market is gonna go on a buy direction. Okay, this is Monday. Let me just check the date. This is Monday. So this is what's happening on silver, right? On silver. This is what's happening on silver. On a Monday, 7 August, right? This is what's happening. We expect silver to buy right on this level, right? So that's the thing. The only thing is to follow the instructions. Just make sure that on 1 hour, the market is at this level, at the support, right? Then you can take that trade. And then make sure that there's a signal here. And then make sure on 4 hour, there's a signal, right? And then, one thing about us, or one thing about the system, after you entered the market here, there will always be a pivot level that will be given by the system. Meaning that this pivot level, we use it as a what? As a take profit. So this pivot level here, it represents the take profit. So every time when we take a buy, for example, let's say we take a buy here, right? Our take profit will be at the pivot level. Automatically, the system will also give you a take profit. Okay? The pivot level, the reason of the pivot level is that is where we expect the market to change direction or break above, right? That is where we expect the market to retrace or create pullbacks, right? That's the reason why we will take our take profit right at that level. Now, let's look into this. Now, let's break it into pieces. Let's break it into pieces. Let's break it into pieces. Let me go back to silver. Right. Now, here's the scenario, right? Let's say you have a signal like in this situation, right? You had a signal of a downtrend here or of sellers, right? And then you had a confirmation of a buy, right? So here's the scenario on 1 hour time frame. If you have a signal, right, at 4 o'clock that the market is going to buy, you are going to wait for an hour, 1 hour candle to close. If we get a confirmation of an opposite direction, then we can enter that market, right? As you can see, the market was selling, okay? And then we had a signal right here. Now, we are not automatically going to enter after this candle of sellers. We are going to enter after 1 hour candle close of buyers. So we will wait for the second candle to close, then we can enter the market. But if the market keeps going on an opposite direction or keep selling, simply means we're still going to wait. The only confirmation we need is an opposite candle of that hour. Okay, so we are going to wait for this candle to close, and then after this candle close, then we can enter from there. Okay, so doesn't mean automatically when you get a signal you must enter the market. No, you must have patience. You must be patient with your entry levels. Make sure that if you want to buy, you buy after a candle of bullish direction. If you sell after a candle of confirmation of a downtrend or of a bearish movement. Okay, for example, let me just be very quick. For example, also here, let's look into this. I'm going to break this thing down today just to make it very simple. So as traders, we get very excited, right, when we get a signal, and then we automatically want to enter the market without confirmation. Now, right here, right, yes, the market was at the resistance because of this color, and then you had a signal. That's the second confirmation. Now, the third confirmation was the market was going on a bullish movement there, right? So if you get a signal, we were going to wait for this long candle to close on an opposite direction. Then from there, we were going to sell from there. Simple as that. But if you automatically sell at this level, it is possible that the market can continue on an upper level or continue on a bullish movement before it goes down or before it goes on a bearish movement. So it's very wise for you to be patient with your entry levels. Make sure that there is a candle that is confirming that the market is going to buy. Make sure that there is a candle that is confirming that the market is going to sell. Don't automatically sell at the resistance level because you have a signal. Might be risky, but at the same time, you can still make more pips, right? Because we are going to enter after this candle. And imagine if you entered at that candle, right? So you were close to maybe reaching your goal before we entered the market. But the thing is, always be patient with your entries. Make sure that there is a clear confirmation before entering. Yes, there can be a signal here, but it doesn't mean that automatically after 1 hour, the market is going to sell, right? We still have to wait for that candle to be formed so that we can enter the market. But if that candle is not formed, simply means we're still going to wait. Okay? If 1 hour candle closed, but on a buy level, meaning that if this candle was not here, but we had a bullish candle here, simply means we were still going to wait. It doesn't matter how long it takes, but we need a confirmation. So the first confirmation is the market must be at the resistance level, right? Then you tick. Secondly, you have a signal of a sell, then you tick. Then thirdly, you need this candle. You need this candle of 1 hour candle to close. Then you tick. And then also remember, you switch to a 4 hour time frame to see if there is also a sell signal there. Then from there, you tick. Then you can enter the market. That's how you will make money. Okay? So it's very simple, but always follow the rules. Always be patient with the market. Okay? You can have a strong, powerful software, but if you don't follow the strategy of that software, simply means you won't make it. Right? So you just have to abide to the rules. Abide to the rules. Make sure that you become consistent with your rules. If you don't, then you will not learn. Then you will not improve. Signals will always be there. Levels of support and resistance will always be there. But you won't make money. Reason is because you are not respecting the rules of that strategy. And I always say this. Always remember, each and every strategy has its own rules that you must apply, that you must abide to, that you must follow up to, right? So if you follow up to that strategy, then it simply means you will be making profits, you will be making pips, right? But if you don't follow what you're supposed to be following, then you won't make money. So for entry levels, very simple. Make sure that if you buy, the market is at the support. Make sure that there is a signal, and then make sure that there's a signal on 4 hour, and then come back, wait for 1 hour candle to close, then you can enter the market, and always use the pivot level as your take profit. So all these things that are here even this trend line that is going on a downside. All of those things are there in the software. So the also software automatically analyzes the market for you. It shows you when the market is going on a downtrend. It shows you when the market is at the resistance. It shows you when the market is at the support. So you don't even have to analyze anymore. It makes things quite much more easier. So for us traders that are always busy, that we don't have time to analyze, we we think that the market or the software makes the market quite very easy for us, right? So if you don't have time to analyze, you know how stressful it is to analyze, you know how busy the schedule is, so you know your daily routine. So if you are a client, or if you are a student that is always busy, if you are an employee that is always busy, right? So the software will automatically analyze this for you. You don't even have to analyze on your own, right? The only thing that you must do now is just to abide to those rules. Then from there you can start making money. Okay, so thank you very much by following up on this video. And then on the next video, I will be showing you how to trade using this trend lines, right? The uptrends and the downtrend using the price action system. Okay, so I've just given out a signal of a buy on silver. Let's see now. As you can see, the market is still looking very good for your buy. The market is still looking very good for your buy. The market is still looking for very good for your buy. So the nicest thing about this is we waited. Let me just remove here. Sorry about this. The nicest thing about this is we waited for this candle, right, of a buy movement, right, and then we entered after it. So we expect silver to go up until it hits the pivot level. Okay, so thank you very much, and please do follow us on our next video. Please do subscribe, and thank you very much for those comments.